It delivers the most spectacular sporting entertainment, but staging a multi-sport event the size and scale of the Asian Indoor and Martial Arts Games is one of the most complex operations in the world, involving 15 months of operational planning, 10 days of competition, and then several months to close down.
Under the direction of esteemed President, the Executive Committee of the 5th IMAC was established to sit at the heart of operation planning and delivery of the Games. The Executive Committee, with its international and local staff, will prepare and lead the operation of one of the biggest mega events on the continent of Asia. This is a snapshot into the progress to date and work to be done to deliver the most successful IMAC ever staged.
In just 6 months, we've assembled the most highly qualified and experienced group of experts in international global events, and we've now got over 100 people on the ground here in Ashgabat. Our staff are committed to transferring this knowledge to local Turkmen staff for the benefit of Turkmenistan for any international events and major projects that they hold in the future.
So what's behind the scenes of planning for the Games?
So our planning over the last 6 months has enabled us to determine where each of the 21 sports will take place on the Ashgabat Olympic Complex. We've also identified the training venues we require, the medical supplies we need and also sport equipment, and we've also developed a plan for the anti-doping programme. At Games time, the sport team will deliver each of the 21 sports. We will run the training venues for the athletes, and we will also ensure the highest possible medical provision for athletes and all of the client groups.
The recent test events have enabled us to start the testing of our operations and training of our workforce. It has enabled us to test and improve the integration of the Executive Committee and Ministry staff. We have tested ticketing systems, accreditation processes, command and control, field of play management, logistics, transport operations, medical services, security, protocol, look installations, and much more.
In July, we commenced our planning with the first version of the concept of operations. These concepts have been developed further now through our model venue exercise. This exercise will help us to understand exactly how we're going to operate a venue and also to integrate with the Executive Committee members and also with our very important partners at the government ministries. Many functional areas have now been established, and these range from venue management, overlay, event services, through to branded marketing, accreditation, ticketing, and many others. Our functional area personnel will scope and plan their services and facility requirements. They will then lead the management and the delivery of these services at Games time.
The multi-sport nature of the Games lies at the heart of its complexity. We have to consider everything. How are the timing systems, scoring and results systems coordinated across these 21 sports?
Providing precise timing for individual events adds to the complexity. We have a long testing phase where we test absolutely everything. The technology cannot fail, and you have to be ready on time. You have to have backup systems and backup plans for absolutely everything. We will be testing, and testing everything again. You cannot rerun a sport event because technology was not ready.
Over the last 4 months, we have built a team of international experts to prepare the overlay drawings. We use these drawings to support operational planning.
Although the operational planning is a hugely complex exercise, we have a powerful formula for managing the process. True collaboration, planning, learning, testing and sharing. Success at the 5th AMAG lies in the integration and coordination of the different delivery agencies, partners and suppliers working together as one team to one plan. We've developed a roadmap which sets out all the key programme milestones and activities that need to take place between now and the Games. Behind this sits a schedule of over 2,000 activities that need to be actioned and managed to deliver the Games. We all need to work hard to ensure we complete these activities to programme to deliver a successful Games. A slippage in one area will mean multiple impacts to other areas of planning and preparation.
The Games Academy was launched in November, and we've started the search for 400 local staff who will undergo training with the international Trivandi Chanzo staff to operate the 5th IMAG. Around 50 people a month will join the organisation and will undergo an intensive 3-month training programme through classroom situations, planning exercises, simulations and functional training, all being managed by a team of international experts who will be on hand to train and mentor the recruits through until their graduation. Having inspired and motivated volunteers makes the difference between a good and a great games, and we want our volunteers to be the best volunteers an IMAG has ever seen.
In August, the Executive Committee started the preparation of the brand design, which has been developed by both international and local designers. The team created an international standard brand, mascots and pictograms for the games. The team have started developing uniform designs in line with the proposed brand. We will now be working on the design of the look of the games, merchandising, tickets and so on.
Following the release of the marketing rights in November for the 5th AMAG Games, we have already lined up 4 sponsors, and I'm pleased to say that we're talking to a number of others.
We have invited 62 National Olympic Committees who will bring their athletes to compete in the Games. We have prepared the Chef de Mission dossier, and we're bringing together all the necessary information for the National Olympic Committees to manage the travel, logistics, accommodation and preparation of their teams to compete in the Games. We will host the Chef de Mission seminar early next year.
The focus going into next year will be on the meticulous planning of all of the venue operations and on testing and readiness. Each member of the workforce team has to be inducted, trained, accredited and then deployed to their Games time role. 99% of the Games time workforce will be inducted, trained and deployed in the last 2 months leading up to the Games.
The scene is set, the stage is built, the athletes are preparing. We are now in the final months of planning. As we move into 2017, the year of the 5th AMAG, we have a lot to do, but we have a clear plan and a highly experienced international team on the ground to guide the delivery of it. Together, we will deliver the most successful AMAG ever staged.